Have you ever felt highly motivated after watching an inspiring video or hearing a powerful success story, only to find that motivation fading within days? You start strong, setting ambitious goals, waking up early, studying for hours, exercising daily, but then, slowly, your old habits return. Sound familiar? Well, here's the truth: motivation is temporary. Discipline is what truly matters. Today, we're going to explore why discipline beats motivation every time, using a powerful story of a young man named Araf, real-life examples, and practical strategies that you can apply in your life today. Stay till the end because this lesson could change how you approach success forever. Part 1: The Story of Araf: Why Motivation Fails. Araf's Struggle with Motivation. In a quiet village near Lohan, there was a young boy named Araf. He was full of dreams and wanted to achieve great things in life. Like many of us, he frequently watched motivational videos, read inspiring books, and made big promises to himself. Starting tomorrow, I'll wake up early and study for 6 hours every day. From now on, I'll exercise daily and improve myself. For a few days, Araf would follow his new routine with excitement. But after a week or two, the spark faded, and he slipped back into old habits. Sound familiar? One day, Araf noticed that his friend Vikram was different. Vikram never seemed to struggle with motivation. He woke up at the same time, studied daily, and kept improving himself, no matter the circumstances. Curious, Araf asked Vikram, "How do you stay motivated every single day?" Vikram smiled and replied, "I don't depend on motivation, Araf. I depend on discipline." Part 2: The Fisherman's Lesson: The Power of Discipline. The Wisdom of the Fisherman. The next morning, Vikram took Araf to a riverbank where an old fisherman was mending his net. The man's hands were rough, his clothes simple, but his eyes carried deep wisdom. Vikram greeted him, "Grandfather, can you share the lesson you once taught me about discipline?" The fisherman nodded and pointed to the flowing river. "Every morning, I come here at the same time, whether it's cold, rainy, or hot. I throw my net, wait patiently, and catch fish. Some days I get plenty, some days I get little, and some days I get nothing. But I never stop coming. Do you know why?" Araf thought for a moment and said, "Because you love fishing." The old man chuckled, "No, my boy. It's because this is my duty. If I wait for motivation, I might not come every day. If I wait for perfect weather, my family will go hungry. I don't rely on motivation. I rely on discipline." That was the moment Araf realized something powerful: motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what keeps things moving forward. Part 3: The Story of the Bamboo Tree: Patience and Consistency. The fisherman then pointed at a tall bamboo tree nearby and asked, "Have you ever heard the story of the bamboo tree?" Araf shook his head. The fisherman continued, "A farmer once planted a bamboo seed. Every day, he watered it, gave it sunlight, and took care of it. But for one whole year, nothing happened. People laughed at him, saying he was wasting his time. The second year passed. Still nothing. The third year. No growth. The fourth year. Still nothing. But the farmer never gave up. Then, in the fifth year, something amazing happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grew 90 feet tall. But do you know why?" Araf's eyes widened. "Because the roots were growing underground?" The fisherman nodded. "Exactly. For 4 years, the bamboo tree was developing a strong foundation beneath the soil. If the farmer had given up, he would have never seen its success. Discipline is just like that. You may not see results immediately, but if you stay consistent, success will come." Part 4: Real-life examples of discipline versus motivation. Example 1: Kobe Bryant: The Mamba Mentality. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, wasn't just talented, he was disciplined. He would wake up at 4 a.m., train harder than anyone, and repeat this routine for years. He didn't rely on motivation. He had discipline, and that's what made him legendary. Example 2, James Clear, the power of small habits. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, struggled with motivation like everyone else. But instead of forcing himself to make huge changes overnight, he focused on small, daily improvements. He started by doing just one push-up a day. Eventually, that habit grew, leading to a full workout routine. The key takeaway: start small, stay consistent, and build discipline over time. Part 5, Practical Steps to Build Discipline in Your Life. 1. Stop relying on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Instead of waiting for it, build systems and routines that keep you accountable. 2. Start small and be consistent. You don't need to change your life overnight. Just commit to one small habit daily, like reading for 5 minutes or doing 10 push-ups. Over time, these small actions create massive change. 3. Set clear, achievable goals. Discipline works best when you have specific, measurable goals. Instead of saying, "I'll work out more," say, "I will exercise for 20 minutes every morning." 4. Create a routine and stick to it. Willpower is unreliable. Build a schedule so that your habits become automatic. For example, place your workout clothes near your bed so you see them first thing in the morning. Keep a book next to your coffee machine so you read while drinking coffee. 5. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task feels overwhelming, just start for 2 minutes. Most of the time, once you begin, you'll naturally keep going. Part 6, The Key Takeaways. Let's bring it all together. Motivation is temporary, but discipline is permanent. Success comes from small, consistent efforts over time. The hardest part is getting started, so make it easy for yourself. The best way to stay disciplined is to build habits that remove decision-making. Now, let me ask you, what's one small action you can take today to build discipline? Comment below and share your thoughts. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more life-changing lessons. Remember, success isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Start today, stay disciplined, and create your own success.